Parliamentary candidate Sorgul Aytek Afshar is campaigning hard for the pro-Kurdish Green Left Party. It's been under siege, accused of links to separatists who've been fighting in the region for decades. Ahead of polls, many of his elected mayors and parliamentary deputies are already in jail.
We are all under the same pressure. Anything can happen at any moment, whether you are an MP or a candidate, whether you are a staff member here, whether you make tea here or bring newspapers here. We are all struggling against the same mentality because we are all under the same pressure.
Last month, the legal crackdown extended to the region's independent media. The Mesopotamia news agency is short-staffed after its editor and several journalists were detained under anti-terror legislation.
They are accused of membership in an illegal organization, but they cannot find any concrete evidence to establish any connection to membership in an illegal organization. It is only because of their news reports. In fact, the government is aware that something would change with the Kurdish vote in this election, especially in this last period after the pandemic. Turkey has had a serious economic crisis.
Rights groups have condemned the journalists' arrests, which are part of a wider crackdown involving over 200 detentions of people, including lawyers and civil society members. This is raising concerns about election security.
The arrest timing is meaningful because all these people are actively involved in observing the election process. People who will identify and prevent voting violations that might occur during this process or will report on these violations.
The government says the judiciary is independent. Accounting for about a fifth of the population, the Kurdish vote is key to the outcome of May's presidential and parliamentary elections. This is especially so as the pro-Kurdish Green Left Party is now supporting Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu against incumbent President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, with Kılıçdaroğlu vowing to free imprisoned Kurdish politicians and constitutional reform. The elections offers an opportunity for fundamental change.
This is actually a historic election, and it coincides with the country's republic entering its second century. We want it to be a democratic beginning, replacing an old rigid system without respect to human rights, with a constitution that is inclusive, democratic, and for freedoms.
Given the high stakes, campaigning is intensifying with only days left before an election that many see as key to the country's future. Dorian Jones for VOA News, Diyarbakir.